All right, hello and welcome to Belonging Songs. It's the podcast that brings you, our listener, a brand new song with each episode. We talk about the theme of that song. We talk about the processes that went into writing and recording it. I'm your host, Wade Dana, and with me today, poolside.
A very special episode.
Poolside, very baby. Special.
Poolside.
We're at Brad's house. Brad is here.
I am.
And as you just heard, Patrick's back.
He's back.
He's
Found
back.
his way.
Yes, he's back.
Ready for a swim.
Yeah, Patrick. It's been a while, man.
Notice you didn't pick up an accent or anything along
No,
the way.
no.
That's pretty good.
I didn't. I brushed my teeth.
Nice. Extra.
Listeners, you may recall in our last episode, us mentioning that
I
Patrick
got deported to the UK.
yeah,
Almost got stuck there.
across the pond.
Across
Welcome
the pond.
back.
Glad to be back. Happy to be back. Good to see you guys. Not a whole lot's changed except Brad now has a stash of Cheetos and a pool.
So we've been talking about this for a long time, doing a poolside podcast, and we're doing it today.
Mm-hmm.
We are pool adjacent. We were actually a little closer to the pool to start.
Mother
but
Nature did not
The wind
cooperate.
was not cooperating. So we're in the little pool house. We can see the pool. We're going to go swimming. We're going to go diving for dogs.
Oh, hell yeah.
Brad's grilling dogs up. Just throw them in the pool. We got to go get them. No hands.
No hands.
No hands.
Sea dogs.
Yeah, so we're out here on a nice little Sunday, having a little
So,
time.
welcome back, listeners. If you have any idea where you bought Ticketmaster tickets,
At the Tanger Outlet Mall. It used to not be the Tanger Outlet Mall either. I don't remember the old
oh,
name.
did it have another name?
Yeah.
So
it did.
Brad and I are
Which
racking
would really
our
help my
brain.
Googling.
Brad and I are racking our brain about what the store was called that we had to go to buy Ticketmaster tickets for
Yeah.
concerts when we were
It was a sporting
younger.
event place.
It was a weird
sporting goods
yeah,
place.
really weird store to go buy your concert.
But
tickets.
I remember
can't
because
think
it
of
was
the name
like
of
it was like a normal thing, but there was always this line.
yeah.
And you're
It's
like,
unlimited.
You're like, well, shit. Like, I need only this, but I don't want Bon Jovi tickets. I don't need to get in the
I
line.
just need some sneaks.
I just want to get in there. So I was like, this is the logic of this. It doesn't make any sense. And then but it was nice because it was close and you could go get the tickets. So
So we've got texts sent out
Yeah.
to people in the area.
my brother will probably remember.
So at some point during this podcast, you'll probably hear us go, yeah!
And if not, send us in your ideas and we'll send you some stickers.
or where you bought them.
Yeah.
Right? Where did you buy the tickets in the 90s?
Leave that in the comments.
You did it at where? Like Marshall Fields?
Yeah, Marshall Fields.
Yeah.
So, but it might have been Hudson's then.
Yeah, department stores.
Yeah.
Yeah, really strange setup.
Why? Yeah.
Ticketmaster used to just be tucked in the corner.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you don't grow up in the big city, kids.
Free internet. This is what happens when you know who Swayze is.
Yep.
When you can't just go to the venue.
Right.
You know who Patrick Swayze is. You've done this.
Yeah. You're born after 1997.
You
I have
no
no
idea.
experience with waiting
Not
in line
not
for
an
your
idea.
tickets.
Not familiar with Roadhouse.
Oh, there'd be nothing worse too than waiting in line for 3 hours and then getting sold out.
Oh, yeah.
Usually to the Yahoo in front of you.
Uh-huh. And you're like, oh, what else we got?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go see Poison. It's fine.
So we were grilling up some dogs here poolside just before we started recording, and Patrick was starting to tell us about his exploits across the pond.
Yeah.
And he started talking about hot dogs that he ate over there, and I was like, whoa. Hold on, man. I had a whole plan to ask you.
We couldn't talk about anything because that's all we wanted to
You
talk
had the hot dogs over in London.
about. Yeah, I had a couple hot dogs.
That's why I had to grill so we could stuff our faces and not talk.
Yeah, right. So, when you came over, did we go to Bubble Dog, the hot dog and champagne place?
I don't think so. Plus, I was just doing homework. At the
Yeah,
time.
that's true. So that place closed. Which
You and
is
my
too
wife
bad.
probably went
Yeah,
there.
probably. She doesn't eat hot dogs.
That's right. You probably didn't.
She likes champagne. So anyway, I had 3 dogs in London, all vastly different. So dog number 1 was a Korean corn dog. You guys know about these things?
Mm.
So they're gussied
No.
up corn dogs, and there's usually places that in 8, 9, 10 different varieties. So I got one that was essentially a corn dog coated in diced potatoes, then deep fried. That was incredible. I would be lying if I told you if I could remember what it was called on the menu. But
So it's like a hash brown cover.
yeah, like a hash brown covered dog.
Unbelievable.
Unreal. It was textured like a when you score the ham and it's all these cubes sticking out.
Mm-hmm.
Good texture. Had like a
one of
little
those-
cheese sauce.
Did it look like one of those crystal candies on a stick?
It did.
Only it's potatoes?
Yeah.
That's the best.
So I had that. I went to a place.
Do you
called,
dip that in anything?
Yeah, you dip that in sauce.
Okay.
There's a sauce for it.
Yeah, any variety of sauces that
Korean
Well, it's like
sauce?
a-
There's
that's what
Korean
I'm
sauces.
thinking, yeah.
Yeah, I got like a kind of a cheese sauce.
Okay.
That was good.
Okay.
But yeah, you can get like your Korean ketchups. I think this place had banana ketchup, Philippines thing. Your heart rate up?
Oh, shit. No, he doesn't know. We got one text in.
Yeah.
Still a mystery.
Stay
Who else
tuned.
do I text?
My sister would know.
Would she?
Yeah.
I gotta get a hold of her.
Yeah, maybe.
Anyway.
it's under text here.
Second place is called What a Dog. That's on the South Bank, just like a little food truck kind of situation, more of a trailer kind of situation.
Yeah.
Great dog, big dog, probably like quarter-pound dog.
Like just big around.
Big around,
Nice.
homemade bun, fantastic. That's probably the best dog I had.
Yeah.
Third dog, I went to an American diner because it was late night.
I want to see how that
was
goes.
close.
So how does that go over there?
Not great.
No.
Not great.
Does it?
It was fine. It was like an average dog. Wasn't natural casing. Bun was not quite right. Like if you're getting a diner dog, you want a soft white bread bun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, not the situation.
Maybe steamed bun.
Yeah.
I
Go
like
ahead.
to steam buns. So I've got another text out for this store.
Good.
I think.
Good.
We'll see.
Good. I want to see what's happening over there. It's really bugging me.
Okay, how many dogs down was that?
3 dogs.
Okay, we
Yeah,
got
that
them
was
all.
all
Sorry,
of
I
them
was
all.
texting.
The last one was American.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's
cool.
Yeah. And it was underwhelming.
Underwhelming. So
I'm
yeah.
listening to Belonging Dogs.
Yeah. What a dog. That's where you want to go. It's your London wreck.
Okay.
What's up, Brad? You good?
My mic's dropping.
Well, let's go ahead and
I got to sync here.
you're gonna have to tighten
Yeah,
that
you got
thing
it
down.
tight. That'll do.
All right.
All right. So yeah, I mean, we're on a whole mobile rig here in a new environment.
That's good. The mics don't
No.
know what to do.
Just be grateful, listener, that we are not still outside where it was just all wind noise.
You guys got a nice view of the pool. I'm looking
We
at
were
a
in a
brick
tunnel.
wall on YouTube, idiots.
We just next time we'll do a convertible cast.
Yeah,
Right?
we're still
just do it
figuring
from
this
the
out.
back of a Mustang.
Cabriolet.
We were thinking we maybe need to get those big fuzzy covers to go on the microphones.
Yeah,
to
we do
actually
man
be
on
out-
the street then.
To be out.
Yeah,
on full
exactly. We
size.
just got to hold the
Yep.
mic.
Yeah, yeah.
We also need like some kind of branding in a square around the handle.
Yeah. Yeah, like it's a news channel.
Yeah.
But we are here today to talk about a song. This one's by me, and it's called Garage Sale. Now, I've given Brad the rundown on this a little while ago. And this song came about because I was just sitting at home working at my desk, and I work out in the front of my house. There's like a sunroom, so I can see, you know,
I work out my front yard.
Yeah.
No shirt. Weight bench.
not working out. I was just
Jeans.
working, like regular work at the
Gallon of
computer.
water.
Deep squats, the deepest squats in the front
Cut-offs.
yard.
And our neighborhood was having neighborhood garage sale.
Got mail under his arm. Just doing squats.
If that's the visual we want to go with,
Okay, I like
this
that.
will still work.
All right.
So I'm working out in the yard. Okay. And the neighborhood's having a garage sale. And I was listening to like some punk music. I was listening to some Black Flag albums, and then Spotify just kind of started cycling
That's
through.
what you do when you work out.
Yeah, just started cycling through some old punk stuff. And, you know, those songs are all like 2.5, 3 minutes. You know, they have like very limited lyrics
Oi!
and a pretty simple arrangement. And I was sitting there, I was like,
I can do this.
yeah, why am I always racking my brain
Right.
writing 3 pages of lyrics?
Henry Rollins is over here. Drink the black coffee.
Yeah, and I'm
Drink the
jamming
black
out to this
coffee,
stuff
stare
that I
at the
really
wall.
like, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm just going to do a song like this that, you know, I'm not going to put too much thought into. I just want it to be like a fun, quick punk type of song. Hold on, we got an update.
Oh,
We got to pause
shit.
here.
Oh,
Hang on,
shit.
hang on a minute.
Oh shoot! Oh.
Give me something. Give me something good.
Let's see. This is a Ticketmaster update. Back in the she's saying it was in the food cart. That's not right.
It's not in the food court, Katie.
No,
For the love of
but
God.
she's younger. Well, you're the same age as her. so-
Yeah, no, it was at it was a sports store.
Yep. No, so this is no help. Thanks a lot.
Maybe
Katie.
they moved. Maybe they moved to the. I mean, she could be right also.
Oh yeah, she probably is.
But it's not.
It's not what I
It's
remember.
not what we're.
All right, so the search continues for that.
Frick.
So anyway, yeah, so I was like, well, just going to write a song called Garage Sale because that's what's going on now. And I was kind of working and just kind of coming up with this little melody in my head, like, garage sale, buy my stuff. And I was like, okay, that's cool. And I was busy, so I didn't think much about it. But then later in the day, I mowed the lawn and basically got the rest of the song. as I was mowing along. So I came up with the chorus, I had the melody, and I was telling Brad, the whole entire song was finished in my head.
But it's going to have 12 verses.
No, it really doesn't. And then
Lost Brad.
he's really on trying to figure this out. So I don't know, Brad and I, we got together for something, and I was like, okay, this is my idea for this song. And I basically kind of went through the motions, just like, I want it to go like this, garage sale, and then I gave you the chorus, and then I gave you the punchline, because the song has a punchline at the end, which we'll hear in a bit. And you're like, yeah, it's done.
Yeah.
So
it's over. Just jot it down. It's a punk song.
Yeah. So
what I'm trying to do.
A few weeks went by, and I just was busy and didn't get around to laying it down. But I finally got down to the studio, and I don't know. It took me like an hour, and I had the guitar and the bass and the drums mapped out, and was gonna do the vocals, but I was like, you know what? I think it might be fun for me to just do this on the show.
So that's what we're in for?
Well, I'm not doing the finished vocals here, but I'm
Okay.
going to do the demo vocals
Do
for
some
you.
scratch vocals. I like it.
And walk you through it, yeah. Partly because I didn't have time to do them, and partly because I thought it would be fun.
Oh, man, we are in for a treat.
Oh, it's gonna
Poolside
be
punk.
great.
But, and I'm not going to belt these out like I will when
just
I
gonna
record.
rap
I'm
'em.
going to like, you just kind of talk us through here. But I want this song to have a little like skit at the beginning. And Patrick, I think I would like to maybe have you arrive at my garage sale.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to figure this out. I was gonna write down a little play here, but I think we can suss this out. So I think basically you're gonna show up
can riff this.
and you're gonna, because this is gonna go in the song at the beginning,
All right.
and I want you to kind of like be like you're walking up to the garage sale, you know, and like, hey, nice weather, right? Like really like shit you would say. Oh, or like nice day for it, huh? Or are you selling much? You know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll have the proper cliche response. But I want you to kind of find something that you want, and then you know, ask me if I'm firm on this price or whatever, or if it'll take less. And then you know, I'm gonna be like, well, I could just keep it. You know? And then you're gonna kind of look through your pockets, and be like, well, I've got this much, and we're gonna strike a deal. And then there's gonna be a cha-ching, and then the song's gonna start. So that,
I like this. I like
so
the setup.
and I like that we're outside because I kind of want outside sounds. Now, another thing that I want us to do, there's a part in the song, the bridge, where in the song I'm just going to name things and then say, I don't want it. Okay? So I want you guys to think of a couple things that it would typically be at a garage sale. Maybe 3 things each, if you off the top of your head. And during this demo, I'm going to point to you, and you just say the thing, and then I'm going to say, I don't want it.
Okay.
Okay, that'll help me. Maybe some of them make it into the song.
right.
I think I got a couple. Okay.
So that's how this song came about. Me just sitting there watching garage sale go on, listening to some punk music, and then mowed the lawn, and then I had it. So, so I've got the demo. It's just the drums, bass, and guitar. We're gonna do I haven't practiced this, so I don't know. You know, we might end up not using it, but I'm sure it's fine. In the spirit of punk.
If it gets cut, it gets cut.
I'll do it.
Gets cut. It gets cut.
So, Patrick, you got your
rough
walk up
sketch.
to a
Rough sketch.
to a garage sale going, and then Brad, I know you're searching for the sports
Yeah,
authority.
I'm not gonna get it.
Brad's out at this point.
I'm here. I'm just fucking multitasking.
All right, let's see if we can do this this garage sale thing.
All right, 3 items out of me.
Yeah, you can think of your 3 items.
Hey, man.
Hey, how's it going?
Doing all right.
Good.
How's the day going for you?
Oh, it's good. You know, selling some stuff.
Really nice weather for a garage sale today.
Oh yeah, can't beat it.
Just down at your neighbor's. They didn't have much. Hey, I noticed you got some Pyrex over there, and you got that Coleco alarm clock that looks pretty nice. You know if that works?
Oh yeah, totally.
I've got a couple scratches on it. Would you be willing to take $4 for both? Would you be willing to take that? So you got 6 on them. You firm?
You know, I'm pretty firm on that price. You know, I could just keep it.
You guys can't laugh. Cut. Cut.
Because you know that shit people say. All right, let's go.
Cut.
Let's bring it. Hold on. Yeah. You know, I am pretty firm on that. You know, because I could just keep it.
That's too bad, man. I got $4. I think that's the best I can do. You willing to make a deal on this?
You know what? Okay, deal. Garage sale. shit. I gotta start over. I forgot. There's only like 2 lines of the whole song. I can't think of them.
Fucked up right out of the gate. So you're trying to sit here and tell me it doesn't start with garage sale?
I don't perform well under pressure.
Oh man, that's making it on a pad somewhere.
Garage sale.
Here we go. Garage sale. Buy my stuff. Garage sale. I don't want this junk anymore. Just kind of do it again. Buy my stuff. I'll probably change it up like a little bit. Garage sale. I don't want this junk anymore. But I want your money. Oh yeah, you cold hard cash. Oh yeah, I want your money. Yeah, you cold hard cash. Yeah, that's chorus. We'll go back to the sale. Buy my stuff. Yeah. Garage sale. I don't want this junk. Garage sale. How'd I get so much? Garage sale. I don't want this junk anymore, but I want your money. Chorus. Yeah, you cold hard cash. Oh yeah, I want your money. And you ready with your stuff? Oh yeah, you cold hard cash. You ready with some stuff? Here we go.
Igloo cooler.
I don't want it.
Dynasty
I don't
season
want
2.
it.
3-legged chair.
Climax.
I don't want it.
Ladies
I
snow
don't want
pants.
it. I don't want this stuff.
Amish figurines.
I don't want it.
Toys.
I don't want it. Want this stuff.
Size small bag
I
of
don't
24
want it.
t-shirts.
Nails.
I don't want this stuff. Want your money. Chorus.
He said 3. That was like fucking 12 things.
Yeah, maybe I need to cut it. Your money. Yeah, you cold hard cash. Okay, here comes the solo. Everybody wants the solo? Man's got one building up.
No, mine's just one note.
Okay. All right, take over. Here we go. Alright, here comes the end. Here we go. Garage sale. Buy my stuff. Garage sale. I don't want this junk anymore, but I want your money. Yeah, your cold hard cash. Yeah, I want your money. Yeah, your cold hard cash. So I can buy more stuff.
Punchline.
That's the punchline.
Good. That's good. Microsoft DOS for dummies.
That's good.
Okay.
Oh man, Leisure Suit Larry. I should have said Leisure Suit Larry.
I don't want it. But you would want that.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
it's a 6-inch disc. What are you gonna do with it? It's a floppy.
Oh, holy shit. Why don't we do this more often?
Right? So,
That's got legs. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's going to
Okay.
be real good.
obviously, maybe the bridge and solo could be halved. I don't know.
I think one note solo could probably go for
Yeah,
at least,
one note solo
at
was
least-
way better than mine.
at least 20 measures.
Yeah.
And, the lines will change up a little, but for the most part, they're going to be the same.
Yeah,
Same
punk,
idea.
Punk song.
Yeah, so
That's good.
that's the idea. What are your thoughts on that, Patrick?
Oh, I think it's great. I don't know. It was 2 minutes, which is perfect.
Yeah.
I think it clocks in about 3, which I'm thinking I could probably.
Well,
cut
1 minute
down.
of one note solo.
Right. Which maybe I could cut that stuff down.
And then just run it through the second chorus.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah.
That might work.
Yeah.
Because you're right, like a 2.5 minute song's probably ideal for something like this. So 3 minutes might be pushing it. But that's the idea. Obviously, drums on this is going to be killer to
Right.
get Chad in on this.
Yeah, I think the bass is almost too complex for a punk song.
Oh, really? It's pretty.
It's all
pretty
there,
root-rooty.
but
It's all-
I like that it's punk song, but it's not like you're not doing any English accents.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Or, you know what I mean? It's real.
Yeah.
It's old school,
There's
good.
no oi.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I was doing that a little, doing that, but I won't.
Garage sale.
Boot sale.
Yeah, rubbish sale.
Let's get technical a little bit here. Brad, what is something right off the top of your head that you can think of that I've never done on guitar when recording a song? Or just something I don't do?
Plug in direct.
A guitar solo?
No, alternate tuning.
Oh, you always got alternate tuning.
This is a punk song, so I drop D'd it.
Oh,
Yo, you
nice.
just drop D'd it.
I never do.
That's
That's
huge.
as
for you.
alternate as I've ever gotten.
That is huge.
For listeners who might not know what that is, you just tune
Top string.
the top
Low
string of
E,
the guitar
low E down to D.
from E to D.
Yeah.
And then you can just bar chord everything, which is like quintessential punk song.
right.
So
Yeah.
I was like, well, I'm going to use my Les Paul because it's got those gnarly P90s in it. So that's what I used.
Yep.
Actually, this is just direct stuff. I'll probably re-record them or reamp it through an actual amp. Probably my Sun amp in the Rat distortion pedal is what I'll probably use for the finish.
That's what you want.
Through those P90s and drop D. And then you mentioned the bass. That's what prompted this whole thing. Is I have a 5-string bass, which I usually never use the low B on. It doesn't come up that often that you need it.
Yeah.
But if you drop D, you do.
Gotta have it.
So I was happy to have it for this. That's really the only technical note I have. Just wanted to play the thing and do it.
We drop D and we played down the B string.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Because like I said, I have like, I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour into that because I didn't have to do anything. I already had the song in my head.
You don't want to walk us through the vocals just now?
Well, I don't have anything written down. I just have them, like, it's just those couple lines. And I'll have to listen back to what you guys were yelling out, but I'll try to fit a couple of those items in. But I was just concentrating on my.
Oh, yeah, you can tell in the performance. It was genuine. It was powerful.
Did good.
You know, those will be on time.
Yeah, you did good. Did good live.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah.
Yeah, that song's built for live.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it'll be a fun one.
That's live.
Oh.
And
You
koala
alone.
check, good hot dogs. Those koala checks.
Yeah. You alone love you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit town. Gotta live.
I don't think there's anything else we need to talk about on this one other than jump into the future and getting it done.
Did you guys have a garage sale? Is that what you said?
I
Or
didn't
were you
have
just
it. It was
you
a
were just
neighborhood
they were
garage
around
sale.
you. You guys
Yeah.
didn't participate.
No.
So you have just the right amount
I
of
could
stuff.
have. Yeah, well,
We could have a garage
we could have a
sale.
garage sale.
Okay.
We had one a couple years ago, but
We could have a combined garage sale, make literally 50s of dollars.
but
Yeah.
that's what is funny about the I could just keep it things. Like you go to garage sales and people you're like, oh, how much is that chair? And like $30. Like, what,
man.
dude? That should be $1.
Yeah.
Like, do you
I,
want it or not? Like,
I
You
might
might on
have
the last day.
garage
Everything's
sales
free.
are for getting rid of stuff.
I might
not
have
for
talked
making
about this on a
cash.
previous episode, but we had a garage sale, I don't know, 8 years ago. And I was surprised how many people would come and be like, your stuff's cheap. I'm like, yeah, it's junk.
Right. Like, I want to get rid of it.
You can literally
Like,
name anything.
That's
Yeah,
why I have a garage sale. Because
Yeah.
I don't want this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything says oboe on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Point taken. Not trying to get rich.
Does anybody want to jump in the pool while we're recording here?
I want to take a dip.
Oh shit! I gotta change. I should have changed.
You
shit,
should
I
change.
thought you did.
I didn't change.
I
I'm
changed.
gonna change. I'll change right now.
You better not change inside because your wife will be like, yeah, change in the
Change
changing
in
room.
this
That's
room
why
right
we built it.
All right. We'll keep this going while Brad,
Yeah.
why don't you go change and then just bust out of there and jump in the pool. And we'll jump to the future.
Do we need to stretch a mic cable to catch the splash?
Actually, I'm going to get my shoes off here.
That's a good idea.
Do have more podcasting to do, but, I guess Brad will have to invite us over
For another
again for another poolside edition. Oh, that was like the fastest change I've ever seen.
That's Superman?
He's in. All right, listeners, we're going to be back right after this.
We gotta swim.
Set course.
To the future!
All right, we are back. We have toweled off. Just Brad and myself here. Patrick refused to get out of the hot tub, so he's still out there.
Classic Patrick.
Yeah, just living it up. And we're here to finish out this episode on my song Garage Sale. Brad, you recall, you did a pretty sweet mouth solo during the first
I did. Yeah.
version of this. And
Did you match that with a guitar the whole time?
I took it into consideration when I did my solo. So I want you to listen for that
Okay, good.
on the listen through of this song here.
That's awesome.
So I was editing what we had done previously the last time we were here. And the live
Vocal.
vocal and stuff was pretty fun. That might be something we do more of. Actually, the song I'm working on, I was telling you, I've got a song on the line. And I don't know, I'm considering trying to play it for you guys like live in the studio as the demo.
Oh, nice.
And we'll see. Since we listened last, I had Chad come over, lay down drums for this, which it really needed because this is, pretty energetic punk song. And it was just the programmed drums before. And it was the day that you came over too. We recorded a couple other songs that hopefully will be coming soon to the podcast. But before you got over there, Chad laid down the drums for this, and I got everything set up. He came over, he did the run through. I wasn't recording, and I'm like, this is pretty straightforward. Should be pretty easy. As I asked if he had listened to it ahead of time, he's like, accidentally deleted it. So
Never listen.
never listened to it. So I was like, well, it's like same tempo all the way through. It's verse, chorus. It's super easy. I played it. He started playing along. Basically nailed it like the very first time, and I wasn't recording. I was like, yeah, should have been recording. That was great. Let's do that again. Next time, bam.
Done.
Nailed it. Done. Basically, didn't even need to do another one, but you weren't there yet, so I think we laid down 2 more. I think I maybe did 1 edit throughout the whole thing, which I think might have been the case on the last song that we did too, Heart Attack. He just kind of nailed it.
Yeah, that one we knew.
Yeah.
But it turns out he's a pretty good punk rock drummer.
Yeah. And the drums are super awesome on this, so he did a fantastic job, and I'm very happy with it. So, did that. I had to do the solo, and I was playing with some other stuff, and then I remembered you doing the 1-note solo, and I started playing with that idea. And I didn't do a 1-note solo, but you'll see I did riff off of your idea, which I thought was just fun.
It's Neil Young's famous move.
Right. And then I did something pretty interesting on this, and I guess we should go ahead and get technical again. So I wanted this song to have some energy, right? And what we listened to previously was just all direct guitar and bass, right? And I just had amp simulators on it, and with even simulated the guitar pedals in Pro Tools, just because I wanted to lay this down quick. But for the final recording, once I had Chad's drums, I was like, well, I want this to have some grit. I'm either going to, re-record the guitars just completely, or reamp what I've already done. And I decided to do the reamp. But I decided to do it in a way I have never done. So I set up basically a band in the studio. I sent the bass to an amp. I sent each guitar to its own amp all around the room.
Okay.
And then played them all at the same time.
And then recorded like
and
a
recorded
room mic?
it. It recorded a room mic, but also had mics on each amp. But there was like tons of bleed going on.
Yeah, that's pretty
Because
awesome.
I was like, I want this energy. And I think it turned out really cool. So I ran the main guitar out through my Sun amp and a rat distortion pedal, which I think I mentioned I wanted to do because that seemed like the most punk setup I could come up with the stuff that I own.
Are you doing any pedaling while you're doing all this? Like, are you
they had pedals, but they're just on.
They're just on.
They're just on, yeah.
But you could, in theory, probably go through and turn things on at
Absolutely.
parts. Yeah, okay, that's pretty cool.
So I had a main guitar, which is the only guitar I had, and I think in the original thing there might have been a second guitar. But so the main guitar going out to the Sun amp with a rat distortion. The guitar 2, which will come in over on your right ear throughout the song during the choruses and stuff, was sent out to my Music Man with my Brownies and Cream fuzz pedal. And then the bass was going out to my Ampeg. And then I have a lead guitar element that I added. So the solo and then a lead that was going out to my little Marshall lead amp.
Yeah.
With a ZVEC Fuzz Factory that my brother-in-law let me borrow. So Tim, Tim, last time I was over at their house, he's like, yeah, just take this because I never use it, see what happens. And it's been sitting there down in the studio, and I've been meaning to use it for a while. And I was kind of setting everything else up, and I saw it sitting there. I'm like, yeah, let's do that.
This is the song. Yeah.
So I had outputs going out to all these amps. I turned them on and played them, and then I kind of stood in the middle of the room and kind of mixed on the amps, like dialed it in so like it all sounded good in the room.
Yeah.
And then to record, I basically sat in the middle of the room, and just let it play. I have a little video that I did that I'll put on Instagram
that's
of me like panning around, and there was a room mic in the middle just that had the whole cacophony going on, which is in the mix too. I like brought that in and like really heavily compressed it in the final mix just to give it like this energy. So that was something
That's
I've never
cool as
done, and
hell,
it was
yeah.
cool. Like it turned out cool, and I didn't know how it was going to work out, but I was like, I want this to have a live
Be that feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like the band in the room, but it was, just my recordings playing.
That's,
so it was
that's pretty cool. I like that concept.
Yeah. So it may be something we would play with more
Yeah.
when we want a little
Live,
grit
like,
or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if something's like too polished, that sounds like a good cure.
Right. Because like we've talked a lot on the show before, like we try to capture the drums with no bleed in the room, but sometimes you want that.
Yeah.
And if you recall the Thin Pleasures episodes, those songs were recorded just everything live, blaring, and they turned out good. And it gives it a different feel than a lot of the cleaner studio recordings that we get.
Yeah,
So
it's
there's no wrong way to record. So
it's preference and whatever captures the sound, right? Whatever that song
sure.
wants. Right?
and this being a punk style, I was like, I want it to be a
How
little,
it would have been recorded.
yeah,
yeah.
a little raw. So let's give this a listen. So it's mixed, it's done.
Sweet.
Hopefully I've even sent it in for feedback and then did some tweaks on it. So excited for you to hear it. Excited for the listeners to hear it. And this is Garage Sale.
I got $4. I think that's the best I can do. You will make a deal on this.
I could just keep it. But... okay, deal.
Garage sale. Buy my stuff. Garage sale. I don't want this junk. Garage sale. Buy my junk. Garage sale. I don't want this stuff anymore, but I want your money. Yeah, you cold hard cash. Oh yeah, I want your money. Yeah, you cold hard cash. Garage sale. Buy my junk. Garage sale. I get so much. Garage sale. Buy my stuff. Garage sale. I don't want this junk anymore, but I want your money. Yeah, you cold hard cash. Oh yeah, I want your money. Yeah, you cold hard cash. An old treadmill, I don't want it. Magazines, I don't want them. Trampoline, I don't want this stuff. This extra chair, I don't want it. Catching flares, I don't want them. Gasoline can, I don't want this stuff. Buy my stuff. Buy my stuff. Garage sale. Buy my stuff. Garage sale. I don't want this junk anymore, but I want your money. Yeah, you cold hard cash. I just want your money. Yeah, you cold hard cash. So I can buy more stuff.
You did awesome on that.
Cool. Well, yeah, I forgot to mention Patrick and my skit. I had to cut it way down because we're terrible actors. And it was
So
really
sweet.
bad.
I like that you pitched it. And
Yeah, I was like, well, I'm just gonna make it stupid. And like, it was really long and terrible.
That's
I mean,
actually like the perfect intro. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's like short, you got the cash register, boom.
yeah. So I liked how that turned out.
That
And,
whole thing came out pretty cool.
yeah, I'm really happy with it. You kind of had a smirk on your face through most of it. So
Yeah, it was good. Like
Cool.
I wasn't sure when you were telling me. I was like, I want to write this punk song.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, yeah. Let's see how it goes. And then pretty much nailed it. Like I would listen to that song, and the solo's amazing.
Okay, yeah. So inspired by your thing, and it's something that way that I played the almost single note.
Yeah,
Is something I
But it's
do
like
once in a
bending-
while. It's like two dissonant notes that are very close together, and it's a technique I've used on other songs where I'm playing like one note here and then the next string almost the same note, but just like alternating. It kind of gives it that
like a unison bend,
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of, but not quite.
right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I really like how it turned out.
It tuned up pretty sweet, and the sound of it was really good.
Cool.
Like
yeah.
in the beginning, like the first verse, I was like, "This is chunky."
Nice.
Like, I like that a lot.
And I think that's a result of all the
Is it?
amps kind of
Yeah,
going
like,
on
I was like,
together.
It's like, it's not thin at all,
Mhm.
which would be counterintuitive to like the punk rock thing if it was like real thin guitars.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. And
very
considering
well
that's
recorded.
the P90s too, which are
Yeah, not
really
thin.
can be thin and,
Yeah.
and shrill.
Yeah.
A couple fun mix notes on that. I mixed the background vocals completely to one side
I know.
to oppose the second guitar that comes in
Yeah.
during the chorus,
I like that.
which is not a technique I do a lot. It's something you like to do more when
Mm-hmm.
you send me your mixes. Yeah, I kept them all the way over to the left ear.
I liked the verse guitars too.
Okay.
Like, did you add a few in the center?
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
A filler
like,
lead
Like
guitars.
those were sweet because
Yeah.
the chorus is really good. Well
cool.
executed.
Cool.
You know.
Yeah, that extra guitar coming in on the right really
Yep,
kicks
really
it up a
kicks
notch.
it up a notch, and then it's just like real simple.
Yeah.
But like,
Oh, like this is the most simple song I've ever written.
but it's just like you're tapping your foot the whole time.
Yep.
you
Like
know,
I said, drop D, which I've never
Never did
done.
that.
It's just bar
Yeah.
chords. The whole song's bar chords,
Yeah.
except for that lead.
Yeah.
You know,
No, it's sweet.
my plan. Here we go. Market this. I want to get little laser sensors, like Roombas have, right?
Yeah.
Or a garage door opener. Okay.
Yeah.
And you put this at the end of your driveway. So when you're having your garage sale, somebody crosses it and it goes cha-ching and the song starts playing. Okay.
Yeah.
So they know, okay, oh shit, I'm at a garage sale, right? But then it's also for sale. You can buy the setup, because I don't want it. I don't want any of this stuff. Buy this,
That was for a Roomba.
use it as
But
use it for your
I'm
garage
just,
sale.
Just making it work for this occasion, but I
Right.
don't want this shit.
No, I don't want
That's awesome.
it. Brad,
Yeah.
do you have any like really great garage sale find stories?
No, I'm actually jealous.
You're not much of a garage sailor,
No, and I'm jealous of people that have them.
right?
Like you have a sweet guitar
Yeah.
that you found at a garage sale.
Well,
I'm like, that
I
doesn't
didn't find
exist.
it myself,
But
but my
still.
Aunt Teresa found it. Thank you, Aunt Teresa.
Yeah, but
My guild,
I don't find shit when I go there. It's trash.
yeah, same.
Yeah, so I stopped going. I don't.
Okay. Yeah, I've never found anything that cool. The coolest thing I have is that guitar, but yeah.
And if I was
my
you
aunt found it.
and I lived like in a town,
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably go more just on a walk or something.
Well, I mean,
But like,
like I said, this song was inspired because our
Yeah.
neighborhood was having a
but
neighborhood garage
to
sale.
do like, I just think about the effort versus the reward. Like, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna park on the side of the road, pull in,
Right,
and I'm
and
gonna
then
spend an
always
hour looking for like
Feel a little
some
awkward
old ass jeans. Yeah, I don't
when
know.
you don't buy anything and you're like, thanks.
Yeah, exactly.
For
I don't-
nothing.
I don't know how this person lives their life.
Right.
You know, so I'm like, fuck this. Like, I like people and everything, but not garage sales.
Yeah. All right.
Like estate sales.
No, that's where you find the good stuff.
different, right? Like you might find furniture and
Got
things
my
that are worth-
piano
Yeah,
out of
like
an
you're like,
estate
oh,
sale.
I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah.
But that's like cool stuff.
Yeah.
But not
Those
necessarily.
people are just dead.
Yeah,
They wanted that
They
stuff.
wanted that stuff. It's desirable stuff.
Yeah.
The rest of it's like, how long has this been in the basement?
Right.
Let's get that out of here.
Exactly.
I was actually thinking too, as that was going, how cool those little genre drops are.
Mm-hmm.
It's like extra challenging, but twice as fun too when it works out.
When we first started this podcast project, that was one of our ideas.
Yeah, was to do a
was
genre.
to do a genre shots, which is kind of like our ingredient songs,
Yeah.
where you're assigned a certain genre and have to come up with a song. And that's basically what I did with this.
Yeah, which is cool. Which if you think about it from like a, we were talking about that song earlier. Like if it's an application that needs addressing, like in a score of a movie or something, like
Mhm.
it's cool to have that ability to like go,
Yeah,
hey, I
yeah.
can write a punk song.
Sure.
You know, it's kind of cool.
So something we should probably keep in mind when we're
Well, if you're stuck too.
like Brad and I were playing tennis earlier today after we dried off from the pool and stuff,
yeah,
And I had mentioned that this was a great exercise for me because I had been stuck, and it's just like, well, I'm just gonna write a silly
Then who
song.
cares?
It doesn't matter, even if I don't finish it. It got a ball rolling, and
Right.
it was fun, and I did finish it, and now it's a thing.
yeah, it's
So,
cool.
in that genre of just like easy bar chord songs. You and I could probably knock out like all day
well,
long.
With that,
And there's like 6 words in the
yeah,
whole
when
song.
it clock in at like 2:30, you know.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah. So,
Short.
that's one thing I did do is I cut out half of the bridge from our previous listen and an extra chorus because it was clocking in at 3 minutes. I'm like, that's too long.
Yeah,
Like,
it's got to be short.
Doesn't need to say all this stuff this many times for what it is. So that was about 30 seconds that got cut out, and I think it was a good
that's about
decision.
perfect.
And then that gave room for that little intro, you know.
The intro and like the kind of the the solo's probably 20 seconds of the song.
Right.
You know?
Yeah,
So-
I left that length, but I thought that was more warranted than
It is,
yelling
yeah,
out more
for sure.
stuff I don't want, right? You got the point across with that.
Exactly. Yeah, that would have got probably redundant.
Yeah.
And
And it
you
did
don't-
while we were doing that, the demo.
Right, and you don't miss it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
So,
Well,
no, that's sweet, man. That's a good track.
Nice.
Never gonna drive by a garage sale and the same again.
All right. It's like you want to have it queued up, like
Right. It's like
in the
garage
CD
sale.
player or the tape player.
Buy my stuff. Like, nah.
Yeah.
No, that's good. That was a good job. That's
Cool. Well, I appreciate it. Yeah. And BSers. This one's going to be available, on the podcast here for a couple weeks. But after that point, I will put it up to all our streaming services. Anywhere you listen to music, you'll be able to hear it, along with all our past songs from all of our seasons. And it will also be added to our Spotify playlist, which you can subscribe to and listen to all those songs over and over again for as long as you want.
Eternity. On
Yeah.
repeat.
And I will, if I think about it, I'll put that little video of me recording all the amps live in the room up on our Instagram.
That'd be cool.
And I'll have to come up with some artwork for this one. If anybody has been following along with our releases this year, I've been using AI to create the album artwork, and it's been turning out pretty good. Better than the shit I was doing before, and it's fun to use. So,
The robots got this shit figured out, man.
yep. So, yeah, we're going to get out of here. I know it's been a while since we got an episode out to you. We didn't get one out in July. We basically took that as our mid-season break, which we had mentioned at the beginning of the year that we may need, and we did. So we're coming up to the end of the season here, though, and we're going to try and get a few more episodes out to you. Like I had mentioned earlier, we recorded a couple instrumental songs, got Chad's tracks down, so now that this song's finished, I'll probably move on to start working on those, and I got a song on the line, and I know Brad's been wrestling with one, so
Got a couple. Yeah.
hopefully we'll finish strong, and then hit you up with our season finale review at the end of September, early October. So until next time, listeners, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Till
Till next time, we'll see you next time.
Till next time.
All right,
See you next time.
see you next time.
Next time.
I got $4. I think that's the best I can do. You willing to make a deal on this?
I could just keep it. But... Okay, deal.
Garage sale. Buy my stuff. Garage sale. I don't want this junk. Garage sale. Buy my junk. Garage sale. I don't want this stuff anymore, but I want your money.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Woo! That's good pulling.
Yeah, it's good. Boom, done. Next.